about who is my hero. Like, who is the guy that I should be supporting?
Mm. So what is your role on the map, perhaps?
Yeah, what is my role on the map? Like, who can I support? Like, I took a ton of notes about the I watched back the review and took a ton of notes. In my initial thing, I said like I feel like my the game I'm about to show you, I make a massive mistake at 45 seconds and I totally almost scuffed the lane. But in general, I think my laning is like okay,
Okay.
ish. Like I feel like the cost of failure on the lane is like much less. Like I don't. I'm happy to have you tell me that I'm wrong. Like
Yeah.
if you know, it's all good. Like I'm here to just listen to whatever you have to say. But I feel like in general, my biggest problem is like I struggle later game, like especially in this game that I have to
Okay.
show you. Um, we are up like so much, but I don't know like my axe chooses to buy a. I can't fix my axe's items, change his items or something. But like I'm like I don't know how to help him,
Yeah, you
and
don't
so I
know
took a
you
bunch
don't
of
know how
notes
to
about like
adjust to the situation you found yourself in.
yeah,
That's how I always like to say it, rather than like my axe bought terrible items. Like sometimes your teammates will just buy such terrible items you'll lose the game. But the question we always ask
sure.
ourselves is how could we have best adjusted to that in based
Yeah,
on our
like
knowledge.
what can
So
I do differently to
yeah,
like help him better when he's like doing this or doing that? And I'm
I
like,
have an
so I
idea of what your issue might be, but I need to watch your game.
Mhm.
If you had one goal for this, is it what would be a definition of success for you from this session?
Definition of success for you, I guess, just but better understanding of how to ask the question of, who can I support or where should I be or where is my role on the map? I know that's super broad.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good.
like in
That's a good
general,
answer.
like better Dota decision making by asking better questions. Like I find myself sometimes I'm like I don't know what question to ask to
Sure.
go, like you know
Okay.
yeah
So I had a bit of a. So I got those factors now. We are now caught up with where generally we would be 2 minutes in, because
cool cool yeah
of what
all good.
happened there. I would have been asking you questions about all that. So sorry about that.
Cool.
But so I had a bit of a realization last time I coached somebody in the VIP. So I'm gonna be
Yeah,
experimenting with the way we do things today, just a bit. It's not changing
sure.
drastically. Um, but so the reason why I'm experimenting, just so you're on the same page as me, is
Yeah.
that I actually think it's more. So before I was spending 30 to 45 minutes before we watch you play a game, and then I was spending
Okay.
like 15, 20 minutes after watching the game. I want to like flip that.
Okay.
Do like 15, 20 minutes before the game. I'm going to get like a really good idea of, like, I may ask you a few questions just to get an idea of
Yeah.
what you're thinking. And rather than go into the game explaining to you, like, there's going to be some highlights. I'm going to say, like, these are what we're looking at. But I'm going to
Yeah.
help you with what I think you need to be helped on during the game itself. It might be a little overwhelming. It's just nature of the game. But
Yeah.
then
Yeah. Yeah.
my goal is, what I was trying to do before was help you guys explain your issue or understand your issues and then play. But now I want to adjust what you're doing in the game so you can feel it, and then I'll talk about giving you an understanding after the game. Does that make sense?
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can give you some validation on that if you'd
Yeah.
like. I in the past have done coaching, but it was all except for a very minor amount. The vast majority of it was live.
Yeah.
It was live coaching, and I definitely learned a bunch. But I would sometimes struggle to understand why do you want to do that right now or whatever or like I couldn't answer the why a
Yeah.
lot of the
I
time.
got you. So that's what
Yeah. So I
what
think
happens is I'm gonna be telling you things during the game itself. And yeah, the problem was I was trying to help people understand the why and then play the game. But the fact is they can't think about the why and then go play the game. Like, it's just,
yeah
I was noticing
during the game
it
it's
seemed like a bit
yeah
of too much overload for people. Um, which is understandably so. So yeah, we're gonna effectively I'm gonna be your guide during the game that you play, and after the game, we will do our best to make sure you understand the why
yeah.
of what we're changing here. So I'm gonna
I don't
take.
know if you need
Go
this
ahead.
as well, but that was my
I
idea.
don't
That
need
was
that.
part of
It's all good.
the okay. Okay. I know that was the thing.
So I'm gonna like fast forward to some degree through your game, maybe ask you some questions, and I'm just gonna kind of
Yeah.
gather my understanding of you.
Yep.
Are you the Jakiro?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
What is
While it's downloading.
what are your like favorite heroes?
Jakiro, Shadow Shaman, definitely for 5. I've been trying some Treant. I love CM, but I feel like she's just not super strong right now.
Yeah.
I've done Willow 5. Lion, I like him, but I feel like he's not a 5. I love Bane, but you have to have a team that knows how to play around him. So yeah,
Okay.
Lich as well. Although I typically
It's
play him like 4 instead. Sky as well.
okay.
Grimstroke. I really like him, but again, need a team that knows how to play around him.
Gotcha. I agree with Bane and Grimstroke. Okay, let's check it out.
Yep.
So ideally, you'd play whatever hero I'm watching here, but it doesn't have to be.
Hero,
You
yeah.
know, if you end up with another hero, then it's fine.
Yeah, I'm down for Jakiro. Shaman's strong as well. I try to pick something just like basic and simple and straightforward, and especially because it's taking me an Archon bracket right now.
Yeah, so first and foremost, everybody on Jakiro in my bracket is taking the other facet because it increases your laning stage damage by 10%. So it's just pretty massive.
Okay.
It gives you an extra like 6 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And so yeah, any range support that's being given 6 damage in lane, it's just very relevant. For them winning lanes. That's just first note.
Yep. I can do that.
Okay, so you're against Tide.
Tide Sky.
Yeah.
Which is like, my thoughts on that are like, I'm totally not strong with my Spectre. My Spectre just wants to farm. This is where I totally...
Yeah, I
right
see.
there.
You draw Gate Dagger up.
Yeah, I totally scuffed the... And then missed the pull right here. Should have been pulling. Yeah. I was late. I'm like, I'll just go help my Spectre. I almost make the next one, and then I like only get the range because I messed it up. At this point, though, it's like mostly stable-ish. I made a conscious choice to not go for the Lotus right there because I was like, this guy probably just kills me. I'll just pull instead.
Small example of something I want to show you. Right now, you're about to pull at 315. You're sitting at full mana. I want you to just go over there, cast your spells on him, and then go back to pull.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Every second you're spending at full mana, you're wasting your mana regen, right? So you're losing 1.5 mana per second. So just a small note that I'm putting there that like the pulls are fine, but a lot of supports have some degree of like, I'm gonna go over there and throw a spell at him and then go pull. Because you're leaving your Spectre a little bit too much on an island the way that you're playing this lane. Just a little bit too much. Yeah, sitting on full mana far too much for sure.
Yeah.
And you buy yourself a Sage's Mask. That's even amplifying the problem. Okay. So, early game. These are questions before the lane starts. How much regen am I gonna need?
In this lane?
Yeah.
Probably a decent. I mean, Sky's gonna be spamming the crap out of me. So yeah, a lot.
So like, I would have probably bought 3 sets of tangos in this lane minimum. Let me see. How many did you buy?
I ended up buying a second set.
You bought a second set. Yeah, you bought a second set. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, the way that I look at supporting now is that if you're not a healing support, you kind of have to take more damage because your tangos are half value on the other guy. So it's not that we want to like purposely get ourselves low, but we do want to be forcing the trades on ourselves more often than otherwise. So or before the patch. So how much regen am I going to need? How strong is our lane? So what these two questions answer for us is how much of a bitch we are this game in the first 7 minutes. What that means is you probably ain't getting boots. You probably ain't getting nice items until this laning stage is over. So, like, I'm considering 9 to 12 tangos here because I need regen against Sky, and I have a pretty useless carry in terms of laning. And so what that's saying is how much regen and how useful is my carry is how much gold do I need to invest in this lane, which is just, it's a lot. So I say like how much of a bitch we are. It just means like you might be the bootsless Jakiro at minute 9. Like that might just happen.
Pretty sure I was,
Yeah. So we want to set ourselves up for that pregame. And so when you answer these two questions, it also kind of tells you like how much attention are you going to have to draw to yourself, right? That kind of sets that up as well. I'm just going to keep going. So that's like kind of the pregame question that I feel like would benefit you a lot for what's going wrong in this lane. I'm gonna fast forward here. I think I've seen enough for the laning phase. You care about the pull camps. You know, you're doing a lot of stuff in the lane that I think is fundamentally good. We just need to amplify the efficiency in which you're using your resources effectively.
This is the point where I pretty much ditched the lane.
Yeah, you
my
stack
necro
and
walk
go
top,
mid.
and I went, I'm like, I can shove mid.
Okay, you're moving your camera around a little bit. Taking mid tower. Okay, these are all nice things. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, but our team's kind of owning, so...
Yeah.
Let me see, I'm going to confirm. Okay.
I think I missed this there.
There's one problem with what's happening here, and it's that I have no idea how your Spectre's doing.
Yeah.
Checking in on lanes that we leave behind.
Yep.
It's not that we have to go back. This gears us up to understand the likelihood something goes on down there.
Yep.
Making us go back. So imagine you, in this case, like we talk about babysitting as like kind of a meme, but picture your bottom lane as like your pastry in the oven. And you want to go do other chores around the house, but you need to see if that thing's fucking burning.
Yeah.
And you just keep checking on it to see, oh, is it good? Can I leave it? Can I keep going? Can I keep doing other things? That's what, or do I need to go take it out of the oven, which is in this case, go back to the lane. So it's not okay to just put pastry in the oven and leave the fucking kitchen. You know, you might fucking light it on fire and shit. So that's the analogy that I would use for how I approach leaving my lane as a 5. It applies to 4 as well, but it's more as a 5. Any questions about that?
Nope. Okay. I could have put vision for him as well.
For me, that's not nearly as important as me seeing what's going on down there.
Yeah. I did go back and join him here. We got a Ravage, and then...
yeah, that wasn't bad.
But,
I think your rotations are not bad.
I wasn't checking in often enough.
It's an uninformed decision. So how do I know why you did it? I don't know why you did it, because you didn't have a reason why you did it. Like, in the sense that you didn't see anything, that you just kind of went there. You kind of had, like, a gut feeling that, oh, I should go back there. Like, that's... And we want to channel that gut with information. Okay, so there's just a lot of shit going on here. Okay. Got mana boots. Okay. You guys are up by a lot. I have not seen the bottom lane since you left it, which was 6 minutes ago.
Correct.
You went there once, but I've literally not seen it.
Yep.
So every player
Yeah,
I've talked to or looked at has to gather more information. Your sole focus for gathering information is looking at your safe lane.
Yep.
For gathering info, clear understanding of pull camps and blocking. Sole focus for gathering info. We're gonna do this for the mid game. This is just after the lane. Is looking more at the safe lane. I'm just gonna remind you of pastry in the oven analogy. Okay. Fast forwarding here. So fast forward. I do think if you put 3 points in this, you definitely put the 4th because the cooldown just goes to 100% uptime, which helps you farming a lot when these games are slowing down.
That one was kind of bad. I think my positioning here, I didn't expect Axe to jump from there, but I should have. At this point, he's just totally screwed, and I walk up here anyway.
So what is your thought with your positioning here? Are you trying to loop around to gank the guy over here? Because you scanned there as well.
Yeah, I scanned over there, and I was gonna go back and smoke my Axe and try to go see if we could catch Drow. But then he walked up there, and I was like, well. Thankfully, Necro came in and got a couple cleanup kills, but decides to go under the tower and dies.
What is your immediate need to be here? Are you going to try to help your Necro? Is that why you TP'd?
I was just gonna go. Yeah, potential. No, I was gonna go stack. I was just gonna go stack. I feel like we should be playing that area of the map. I was gonna go stack triangle for Spectre, and then just be back in that area. Because at this point they don't have Ravage, and I have Axe. I felt like we could still occupy that area. Maybe that's wrong though.
Okay. So you told me you're going to stack. I want you to look at the timer and tell me, do you need to TP there to stack a camp?
To make it to triangle? I guess I felt like I needed to. Maybe not.
It's 16:31 right now, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when I have people do things is their decisions, like what they tell me their reason is makes sense, but when you look at the logistics of the scenario, it doesn't make sense. So when people tell me, so one thing I tell people when you're dead is, what's the next thing you plan to do? You got 30 seconds to think about it. So during that time, when you respawn, you'd be like, I'm going to go stack a camp. I'm going to go ward here. I'm going to go gank with Axe, like if you still had your ultimate or something. Like, whatever your plan is, whatever you do when you respawn just makes sense according to the plan. So in this case, it just doesn't make sense to TP out on the map to stack because so one of the questions I put in there, like I'll show you this document later, is what is the sense of urgency to do this thing? Like, how quickly do I need to do this thing? So if it was like if it was 1650 when you respawn, you're going to TP into the triangle, right? Because you have to in order to stack. But if it's 1630, you're not going to TP, you're going to walk. But these are just like questions where you're like, oh, at 1630, I think I can walk. And then you end up being 2 seconds late and you end up getting like a much better calibration of when you do these things. So these become feel, but now you just don't have a TP for 40 seconds.
Yeah, the problem. That's a good point. Yeah.
These are small things that add up a lot where you just miss potential opportunities. Helping Spectre, pressuring the tower bottom, taking the wave mid. Like, there's just so many things you can miss by not having a TP. So dial your value of your TPs up by like 100%. Okay. Yeah, your number one problem, it's pretty much every player I'm coaching, it's even more prevalent if it's even more of a problem if you're a support player, is you just don't look around the map. I have no idea what your Spectre's doing. I have no idea what items this guy has. I have no idea. So you have 2 Radiances. You guys are farming a lot. Your only playmaker's Axe. So the only reason you would be behind Axe is to counter-initiate him getting gone on, because Necro's split pushing and Spectre has Haunt with a Radiance, right? So this is how I identify your role in the game, is by looking at all of my teammates' items. What are we doing right now? Like, my Necro is going to connect to fights, and my Spectre is going to connect to fights. So the only place the fight will happen is around Axe, but then we have to ask ourselves, what is our role in this equation? So, you know, when we scroll back to what Axe is doing, I'll ask you, are you happy about Axe showing on creep waves? How do you feel about that?
Oh no, I don't think he should be right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely not.
So for me, if I see that as a 5, I can say, hey, Axe, let's smoke. Like, I don't want him showing on creep waves. I'm not going to tell him not to show on the creep wave, but I'm going to try to suggest something that is not that. Right?
Yeah.
And if he's doing that, then I just know I don't like this in regards to the grand picture of the game. So something probably bad is going to happen. Like, that's just the odds of something bad are going to happen. So let's just watch this play out in like regular time here. So I'm watching you.
Yeah, I went up here to put a ward.
So that's really interesting, right? Is if this guy gets initiated onto, when is it going to be?
Probably right now.
When he sits on a creep wave.
Yeah, when he sits on the creep wave. Yeah.
So if you sit behind him until he clears the creep wave and then ward after, doesn't that make way more sense?
Absolutely.
So these are things, like, you're probably doing a lot of good things, but if you don't truly understand the punishment of them and why it's good to do them, then you are stepping away from your cores a lot when they need you, is how I look at it. And it's not that it's your job to prevent this Axe from showing on the creep wave and save his life, but it's your job to understand that your Necro is going to connect to fights, your Spectre is going to connect to fights, the only person they're going to go on is Axe, and that if they're going to go on him, it's a creep wave.
Yep.
Right? That's your job to understand. It's hard. I'm not trying to say it's easy, but that's your role in this. Right? So predictably so, if Axe is going to get gone on, it's right now. So you walking over to ward away from the Axe is predictably putting you in a position that can't help him. That's I'm just trying to show you your role in this, because I don't like what Axe is doing either. I'm not saying you're at fault here, right? This is a what can we do differently given the scenario of what our teammates are doing. So now
you're 100% correct. I mean, I wrote a note in my thing that said I think I got my Axe killed here because I'm standing behind him. He thinks I'm going to help him.
You didn't get him killed. You just weren't optimally positioned. I think it's better to look at it less black and white as you killed this guy, as more like, was that the best positioning I could have been in?
Fair enough.
Because did I get that guy killed is a yes or no question. Is my positioning best? That's like, it's like a yes or no question technically, but there's like a gradient to what your positioning can be. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, so now you're sitting behind this guy, which I think is reasonable. Okay. Question. What does a good fight look like for your lineup here? Describe to me the order of operations.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I think that's one of my biggest problems. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be Axe jumping in on somebody.
Who's the point of contact on your team if you're initiating?
Axe. I think Axe.
Who's your point of contact if they're getting initiated onto?
Probably Necro.
Okay.
Oh, if you mean on their team?
No, sorry, on your team. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
probably Necro, especially with his current positioning where he's standing, and we just took a tower.
Is Necro killable by the enemy lineup? Like, how strong is his hero scale to 1 to 10? Of like 10 being god tier Necro game, they can't touch him. 1 being atrocious Necro game. How good of a Necro game is it, do you think?
I think think he's reasonably strong. I mean, if they dump everything, surely they kill him.
I think AA
especially-
makes it really hard to survive as Necro
Yeah,
because
yeah.
your entire hero is vulnerable to magic damage and anti-heal, and that's what AA is. So
Yeah.
my thought is that if AA is missing, then Necro's really squishy. So the only way that Necro can survive is how?
Not showing?
Shadow Demon.
I guess.
You have the tools on your
Yeah.
team, right?
Oh, Shadow Demon. Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm painting a picture. A good fight is Axe initiating with you and Shadow Demon behind him, or Necro getting initiated onto with you and Shadow Demon behind him.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
fight,
that makes
right?
sense. Yeah. That makes
Now, I'm
sense.
not trying to say that that's easy to identify, but that's the process of how we come to this conclusion is who do we want to initiate and who do we want to get initiated onto? Now, with that in mind, one of the simplest things you can do, especially when you have a global hero like Spectre, is I just need to get my offlane and mid in the same fucking spot. That's I just need them to be together. So I'm looking for these opportunities. And I see this right now, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm TPing mid and smoking these bitches. Look at this, they're together. It's the first time
Yeah. Yeah.
in like the last 15 minutes.
Good point.
You know,
Yep,
that they've been together. Fuck it, let's go. So,
But
simple
instead I'm
guidelines.
just like floating around over here. Yeah.
Yeah, simple guidelines. Get 2 cores in same spot and smoke. If you don't know how, just look for it and capitalize.
Right.
Big difference. Like, it's much harder to orchestrate it than it is to see it and be like, oh, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, orchestrating it's like another level of complexity. But I would want you to. So, what our goal for today is I've already got it. So, this is going to be for the rest of the game past the laning phase. Is I'm going to tell you what I need you to do on the map. And it's all to do with who is your point of contact? How do fights go well for you guys? But I'm not going to teach you that during the game. Okay? I'm going to tell you what to do. Like, hey, TP to these guys and tell them to smoke with you. I'm going to say shit like that. Okay?
Yeah.
And then after the game, I will go through a similar rundown of what I just said, and we can come up with better questions that'll give you more comprehensive answers. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
great.
Sweet, man.
Perfect.
Okay. I've tried having people do Discord share, but it just hasn't been high quality. So I'm going to have you go into your Dota and just request a coach, unless you have terrible behavior score.
No, I have. This is like.
You seem like a
11,
nice
10.
guy, so.
I did at one point have a terrible behavior
Oh,
score because I
God.
started playing again, and I like what you call it? I just was I lost a couple games, and I think they you know flamed me or something.
I see.
But
I see.
it's back up. Yeah,
Are you requesting a coach?
I am. It says looking for a coach.
Okay, there you go. You're right here. Okay. Go ahead and queue a game.
All right. Let's do it. I'll just make sure to pick 5 only.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
That'd be ideal.
Yep. Is it gonna be? Let me pick US East only, I guess, because it connects. If you're coaching in game, then it's gonna connect you to the same server, right? So
Yeah, if you need to
Yeah,
find a
I'll
game,
pick-
and once
I'll
you
pick
find
East
one,
then.
I'll get into the same game with you.
Yeah, I just don't want you to have 300 ping or something.
No, it's my ping doesn't matter. I'm not playing.
We are queuing.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So in the laning phase, we're just going to kind of purely have a deliberation at the start of the game, which is about how much regen you're going to have to buy and how much kind of a sacrificial 5 you're going to be that game. And things can change between minutes 0 and 5. Like, you guys could get some kills in a lane. You guys could have a lane go worse than you expected. Just the ideas were kind of setting the tone at the start of the game.
Yeah.
I'm kind of keeping track. So that took about 25 minutes. Okay, that's significantly less than what I did last time.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, it's a start. So I believe coaching you like this, I won't be able to see your perspective. So I'm not going to communicate any information I see to you without telling you to look at it. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll say like look bottom.
Okay.
And I won't be able to confirm until we watch the replay that you did that, but I trust that you'll do your best to do it.
I will do my best. Yes. Yes, indeed.
And, I kind of give the disclaimer that this is inherently a bit stressful, and I'm not worried about general mess ups you have for this one off game. I'm more so going to be concerned about any lesson that can be learned here that applies to all of your future games. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the goal. I mean,
yep.
this is not one game. It's whatever. But,
Yeah, for sure, man. I just I'm trying to get better at generally setting expectations for everyone involved, because if I don't, there's just that X percentage of chance that we're on different wavelengths here. So
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. I've watched all your recent stuff, and most of your recent coaching sessions. Not all of them, but
yeah, most of them suck. You're saying?
no, I'm saying I get the mindset thing. I get
I'm
where you're
just
coming from.
kidding.
All right, we got a match.
Nice,
Although
nice.
I don't
I
think
assume it's gonna
oh, yeah.
drag me in automatically, but it's been a hot minute since I used this feature, maybe a month or so. Nice.
I think it's working. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Where are you from, by the way?
I'm currently living in Texas.
Ah, okay.
Originally from Ohio, but living in Texas.
Cool.
The good part of Texas.
Of course.
We won't get political.
Yeah.
Oh, Hero was double picked. All right. Well,
I'd say any of the lane clearers would be ideal. Even if it's not the best patch for it, maybe we just do see them. I'd consider these similar heroes.
okay. Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I just
functionally,
think
it's similar.
she's kind of meh right now,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah.
agree.
I think she's a good hero overall, but
Yeah, I think she's a nice hero to practice what we're doing here.
yeah.
So we're just gonna set the tone. You have a generally AFK farming mid who maybe you can help him if he's making plays mid, but
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna move, is what I mean.
Right.
He's not gonna like be a co-op ganking around the map. And then you have
Right.
a Abaddon who fits the same description.
Yep.
Then you have a Spear Breaker who can move around the map a lot. So you're going to have to be sitting behind either Arc Warden or Abaddon for anything to happen, because Spear Breaker can connect to you, but if you're not already there, you're going to be too late, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a pretty independent safe laner, but we're going to probably take a lot of damage because they picked Sky. I assume it could be Willow 4. I would probably go like 2 sets of tangos, like
Yeah.
stick
Okay.
mango. Nah, 1 set of tango. Stick mango. I can't see your exact gold, but I think it's like blood grenade, sentry ward, and how much gold do you have left?
100. I was gonna buy a fairy fire just because I always like to get one.
Sure, you can buy a fairy fire. Whatever's
Save
comfortable for you.
myself thing.
Yeah, whatever's
And then fly
comfortable
out
for
it.
you.
I could fly out a next set of tangos.
Yeah, fly out the extra set of tangos if you're against Sky, especially. We might be in lane against a Pudge, so let's actually get a lane ward up for ourselves. So let's walk ourselves out to our lane real quick. We want to
Yeah,
see
Pudge.
who's in our lane, and we want to see, like, what our positioning will need to be. Go, go, go!
I'm going. I
You're
went back to buy
racing
my
at your
fairy fire
280 move speed.
I'm running.
But yeah,
Running.
I would... Can you see my pings?
Yes.
And what about
Yep.
drawing?
Yep.
Okay, and what about on the map?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna place a
All right.
ward like over here, right here on the edge, so it doesn't get hit by a big
Okay.
camp sentry. Okay.
Got it.
So yeah, you're just in a very positioning based lane because you're the one that is required to be aggressive, but also you're the food because Wind Ranger's pretty survivable. Oh.
Yeah. And if it's
Well, I said that, and then he's about to. Okay, you got out.
oh,
Don't go towards that.
okay.
Just ward the lane while you're checking it
Yeah.
out. Yep. Your Spirit Breaker support has a bracer. That's good to know. That means he's not really doing anything. Arc Warden has no items. These are good things here. Good things.
I'm gonna just block the big camp while I'm here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then run.
Walk towards your bounty just in case, like, your teammates gather some information that lets you walk there. But don't walk there unless your teammates see something.
Okay. I'll walk super far.
Wow, people in your game have terrible items. Okay.
I'm
What did Arc
assuming they're
Warden
still
buy?
there since.
Okay, Arc Warden just didn't buy items before. That's all it is.
Yeah, he's got 0 items.
Yeah, he got him now. He's coming.
Okay.
Okay, so your Wind Ranger is going to come back to lane.
I'm guessing they stole that bounty.
So we don't see who's in your lane yet.
Nope.
It looks like Sky mid. It's going to be Huskar off lane. So your Q is much more impactful than your W because it doesn't do anything to him. It is your job to secure range because your Wind Ranger doesn't have power shot.
Got it. I'm assuming there's a Pudge hiding somewhere here.
Remember range creep.
Yep. Oh, and that's bad. I'm gonna get hooked.
Yep, just run.
Yep.
Look to go pull small or see if it's there. And you're going to want to play the opposite side of the lane than Pudge. So we got to keep an eye out for where Pudge
Yeah,
goes.
it is blocked. I'm gonna buy a sentry.
Okay. You do need to play closer, but not get hooked by Pudge. You need to be like around here. Or yeah, opposite side of the lane
sorry,
for Pudge.
so
You're good, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
No camps to pull. This is
Yeah, the
unfortunate.
lack of sentry is a big deal, actually.
I should have flown out one with. Just there.
You can hit him when he doesn't have hook. He's useless without it. Like,
Yeah,
for
he's
the
got
next,
it.
like, 10 seconds, you can hit him. Yeah. Good. You can play up as long as you don't get hooked.
I was just trying to go towards my courier so I can
Yeah, I
unblock this
understand.
sooner. There.
Might be up. Could be below the trees, maybe, like right here. Yep, that's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Go back to lane as soon as you can. Watch out for Pudge. He's over here.
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay, lane's pushing back in. Pudge dewarded his hard camp. Lotus is coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to play this side.
Oh, the Huskar. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so the Huskar actually doesn't have the facet that removes your W, so your W is really good in this lane, actually. Buy yourself a windlace. Go ahead.
That's
And a
exactly what I
mango.
was
Buy
gonna
yourself
get.
a mango,
Yeah.
too. And TP back in now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, aggressive TP.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry.
You need to be prepared for them diving. Be careful. He's going to try to hook your Wind Ranger.
Yeah, I can stand in front.
Yeah, you don't want to get hooked. Just... Fine.
Probably more tangos. I'm assuming Pudge just D-ward. No, he didn't. Okay.
Play over here. You want to draw attention, but you don't want to get hooked. Yeah. I'm looking at bottom for you. Looks like it's kind of a chill lane right now. There's like considering opportunities. I'm also looking at mid, which I encourage you to do if you can get the chance. Parrot mid.
Yeah, I see Sky
Looks
doesn't
like
really
your
have
Arc
anything.
Warden's going Midas. Go ahead and try to pull small.
Pudge is
Watch out for
scared.
Pudge. Yep.
Yeah.
Just take the long route. Yep, like that. Yeah, you'll get it off. It's good. Check the lane while you do this, just to see what your Wind Ranger's doing. Looks like he's playing very defensive. You can pull large camp into it as well. That works too. Okay.
Sake, man.
Ah, it actually worked out. You got the pull off. Put your mango in your inventory. He looks like he's blocking your small. You can go on this guy. Ooh. Nope, nope, nope. Nice. Yeah, be careful of layering stunts. Kill Shaco when they're within trees, so. Not bad, though. We're looking at other lanes. Sky, Arc Warden looks very chill. Not much to do there. Abaddon plus Drow looks pretty chill as well. You can actually TP bottom left side here. And go on this Drow. Out of vision. It's a big deal that you TP'd in vision. Look, see if pull camp's there.
Nope.
Put your sentry in your
I do have a
inventory.
sentry. Yeah.
You can look to dive this guy, actually. Actually, no, don't. Just sentry the hard camp. And you got a ward in the meantime. Go mid. Rune. Rune. Like that.
Kind of want to buy smoke.
You're pretty poor. No, don't buy items. You're like 20 gold off boots.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't buy it. Get rid of that. Just be careful of Sky. Okay. You're like escorting your... Go to your Arc Warden. You're here to play defensively around him. Just Sky has 6. Just don't show. Don't show.
I was wanting to go for that courier. I'll go around this way then.
He has a ward, though. You're
Yeah, he
just
does.
here making sure your Arc Warden gets 6. You don't want to be in XP range, if possible. But
Okay.
you also need to know that your Arc Warden's at danger, because he's level 5. Okay, be ready? Yep. Okay. You're fine. Go back to
Maybe
your
poor
Wisdom Shrine and
positioning.
stack these camps over here. You were just trying to make sure your Arc Warden didn't die before 6. Stack that camp and go Wisdom, and then on your way to Wisdom, look at top lane. But you can't really TP because you have to get the Wisdom. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to not TP here, but you really need to get that Wisdom.
I can in a moment. Soon.
Yep.
I might need to help out Abaddon.
Nope, he's fine. They're all
Oh, yeah.
top, so you'd want to TP top if you're going to go anywhere. You can walk through portal, though. Just walk through portal. You go on this Drow, actually, from behind. Like, loop on her like this.
Okay.
Through the trees. Be a ninja. You're wanting to flank this guy.
So I think she has this.
That's fine. Just get out. You don't want to run into that guy, so you're back. All good. You can go through portal. Your Abaddon's doing weird
Your
shit. Just go through
Abaddon?
portal. You're fine.
Okay.
Actually, you could have maybe turned that. That's my bad on that call. You can look to go on this guy, though. Your Wind Ranger... Look their Wisdom Shrine? No. Look at bottom lane. TP in. TP in this bottom lane. What is this shit? Yeah. Maybe you get the nuke off on him? It's a weird game.
How did that take
All
so
good. Don't
long?
worry about it. Be careful of walking in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get yourself a TP, 2 sentries, and walk towards mid. You're resuming being defensive for your Arc Warden. He does have ult, so you might be able to do this. Yeah. Go.
Oh, unfortunate.
Nice, you got him though. Huge kill. Okay, so we've got all the time in the world to think here. Specifically 16 seconds.
Yep.
Abaddon, no ulti, went like mana boots. I'm not proud of that build. Like, I wouldn't be happy with that build. Wind Ranger's almost 6, so we can look to go to her lane. You don't have TP. Buy yourself a Windlace. And walk top. Is your courier dead?
No.
Where is it?
Left. It's in base.
Okay,
No?
you're good then. Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew you had sentries. So while you're walking top, let's look at bottom. What's happening here? 3 seconds on your TP. Your ult, no ult on Abaddon. 3 heroes bottom. So now we're just looking at our Arc Warden. He's got it going Midas soon. And keep looking at bottom as we're on our way to top. I would place a sentry and a ward in this lane. Oh, you don't have a ward, that's fine. Buy a ward if you can.
Yep.
Place a sentry like right here. That's fine. Don't show. No. You're just chilling next to your Wind Ranger. You ready to TP mid if somebody goes on this Arc Warden? Yep, TP mid. Yep. Okay, place a sentry. Yep. Just hide. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and go towards bottom. Walk your way there. You're just in disaster aversion mode, and I'm trying to move you around the map as fast as I can, knowing that I know you wouldn't do this normally.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, probably not.
So, you're going to go towards this drow now. Just don't show yourself if possible. Keep in mind hero line of sight and creeps and stuff.
Yeah, he probably saw me on those creeps over there.
That's fine. Make sure you're getting in range of the flag bearer creep guild. Just stay close to your Abaddon. You're no longer being sneaky here. You're just behind your Abaddon. You're staring at this drow menacingly. Okay. Go ahead and loop around like this through portal. You go to top, and you might catch Abaddon. You might catch drow if there's something to do when you get here, but there's probably not. So Wind Ranger has ult in
Willow's
30.
here again.
TP. No, don't TP. Don't TP. Your Arc Warden.
18 seconds.
Okay, it's fine.
No TP.
You're fine. I was looking at mid lane. Yep, you ready top here. Your Wind Ranger's gonna have ult. Stealth your way up here. Your Abaddon's getting gone on, but I think he's... Don't worry about him. Look for a play top. Ping the Huskar and go. Get him, dude. Your time to shine. Nice. Can you get more?
2 seconds.
Yeah.
1.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
good. You got that
And I
fucking creep
missed.
good. Okay. So at this point, you're going to pull small camp here. You're going to sit here and wait for it to pull. And then you're going to look around the map while you're waiting. We look at Arc Warden. He's got his Midas.
Yeah, shoving mid.
Our Abaddon's going Blade Mail. But he's just kind of useless. That's fine. Pull for your Wind Ranger.
Okay. Yeah.
Arc Warden. If anybody gets gone on here, it's Arc Warden. So we're ready to TP mid if we need to.
Yeah, I have TP up.
Yep. We're just ready. We don't have to TP mid. We're just ready.
Yeah, Huskar missing for a while.
Yeah, he is. Make sure you're farming
Yep,
the
there he
creeps.
is.
That's what you're there for.
Sorry. Yep.
You're good. I see that you're probably looking around the map. It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Good problem to have.
I'm terrible at last hitting with CM.
All good. So nothing's really happening right now, so we can just sit behind Wind Ranger with a ready to TP mid. We're in counterplay mode. Buy ourselves some wards and sentries and a smoke. Yep. Our Spear Breaker's not quite 6 yet. Play closer to lane. We need to get some XP. This is too far back.
Oh, yeah. Point.
Side of the lane. Stop showing.
Oh. I was going to go for the Lotus.
That's fine. If you want to go Lotus, you go like that. Yep. Be ready. That Pudge is asking for it. Very nice. You can go more, I think. I don't know about ulting on top of that, but that work out. You have Lotuses?
Yeah, as soon as I stop getting feared.
Nice. You have another Lotus coming up? Ah! You can W that guy, maybe. Oh. Just watch out retreating. Just be careful retreating. I'd retreat, but you can move. You can move.
Yeah, I was waiting for the things to go away.
Go base. Go base. Go base. Walk base.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Okay.
like
I mean,
W
I
one of
have
these creeps on the way there. Yep, just go base.
Tranquil.
Yep, you're fine. You're gonna W a creep and go base. We need you to have mana. Ideally, you choose a big. You don't need to be there yet. Ideally, you don't use your Q there, and you would have used it on this camp too.
Ah.
Go base. So now we're gonna look around the map after you right-click your fountain. We're looking around now. See our Spearbreaker getting a thing. Skywrath Mage has an Arcane Rune going Phylactery, so he's not really going to be like having setup on you guys. Your Arc Warden's going Dagon for some reason. Your Wind Ranger has a Maelstrom with no boots, so he's probably just farming. So this is a point where we smoke our Spearbreaker. We TP to our Spearbreaker and call a smoke. Tell him to smoke with you. TP to him. TP to him. You could have TP'd Outpost. It's fine. Go ahead and smoke him. Tell him to smoke. Say, hey, buddy, let's go. You can use it. Go mid. Like this. No, no, no. To the guy that does something. Baden doesn't do anything. Yeah. You don't have to reveal yourself. But you can. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. We do need to reveal ourselves. Very nice. Sentry and D-Ward around mid. Check over here, too. Very important we control mid. Wind Ranger died. It's okay.
I think I go Glimmer next.
Yeah, Glimmer's fine. Force Staff is also good. Go through top into Portal. Just because we see this, whatever's happening bottom here. I don't know what it is, but there's something happening. Yeah, buy yourself some items.
A lot.
Oh, you're gonna go buy the. Yeah, you're gonna buy the cloak. I see. Don't continue going bottom, I don't think. This is useless now. Stay behind your Wind Ranger here. Don't show, though. You can look to be aggressive on Huskar. So you can loop on him like this. Just be wary. He's going to dunk you if you W him. So tell your Wind Ranger to be aggro. Like, draw a line like this. Say, hey, Wind Ranger, we can go on this guy. Looks like Spearbreaker's going on bottom. TP mid, TP mid. You don't have one?
I fucked up and saw the courier still.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so since your Wind Ranger's not here, just hit. Yep, this is fine. Okay. Ooh, nice. You can go on that guy. Fuck him up. Okay, be a bit careful. You can just like W the big creep.
Oh.
Okay, we need you to stop using Q on neutral creeps. That's like forbidden.
Okay.
You've done that a lot.
You said W and I thought Q. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and go through Portal. Tell your team to go through Portal. Like, tell your Spearbreaker to go with you. This guy can die. Just go yourself if your guy's not coming. Just wait till you see Drow. Just wait there. Yep. Oh, you see him. You see him. You see him. You see him. Be careful. Yeah, don't go into tower. Okay. Yep. Go back. Portaling's really. Oh, your Spearbreaker's coming. Cancel. 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 Oh, your Spearbreaker got caught. Go through again.
I'm going to help him.
Yeah, you're fine. Just W and ult. W and ult. He doesn't have anything. Oh, yeah. Use your Lotus and nuke him, please! Okay, go wave. Ooh. Okay.
I think it's more stressful for you than it is for me.
It is, it is.
Oh.
Invis. TP?
Oh, he's got vision?
No, it has a fade time.
Yeah.
Fine. I wasn't expecting that.
Same.
Okay. Buy smoke. Couple wards, couple sentries. Okay, what the fuck's going on bottom?
Killing.
Egg on his ass, bro. Oh, he has no Dagons left. Okay, you're gonna TP mid. With the XP.
Okay.
And then you're gonna walk bottom.
Should I shove another wave or?
Nah. Walk bottom.
Okay.
You need to be ready when they're all respawning.
Kind of want to put a.
That's fine. You can ward her along the way. Okay, so your Arc Warden's kind of low, but maybe something can happen here. I wouldn't have hit that sentry because now they know you're here.
I know.
Okay. Just sit behind your Arc.
Yeah, I'm just going far.
That's fine.
Long. Killed the sentry?
He shouldn't have killed it either because he's revealing his position. Sit closer to him than that.
Yeah. I was trying to stay out of.
Yep, all good. You can be like over here.
Just getting.
Okay, top lane's getting gone on. If we had a TP, we would go mid, but we don't have one.
7 seconds I can TP.
Yeah, that's fine. Just show on lane now. You're not like trying to ninja anymore. When they all show themselves, you can just push the lane with the Arc Warden and try to take the tower.
Makes sense.
Get the wave. Yep. And then you're going to TP mid off this. TP mid right now. You're going to push that, and you're going to smoke yourself to top if there's still a fight going on. Actually, just push. We're not going to try to do anything fancy. Hit the range creep down to damage, like, so your Q kills it.
Well,
Nice.
not quite. Whoops.
Please get the catapult. Okay, just back. Careful. Careful, that Huskar's scaring me. Okay, go through the bounty rune and walk top. Got the tower, look at that.
XP shrine is up.
Take your talent. I'd also level your passive. I think you need a bit more mana regen. Yeah.
Agreed.
Go ahead and sit behind this guy. Sure, Wind Ranger got actually. Can you actually smoke him and draw a line like this? After this wave? Tell him to come with you. After that wave. Don't TP mid, that looks hopeless. Smoke your Wind Ranger. And then draw like this. Is he not gonna listen? Okay. Just push the wave then.
I think he's coming. Maybe?
He's not coming, he
No,
just attacked
he's not.
creeps.
Yeah. Oh well.
Just push the wave. It is what it is. They're not gonna listen, it's all good. Draw would just die, but it's fine. Okay, you're looking to TP mid behind your Abaddon. You might be. Go ahead and push the next wave top behind your Wind Ranger, though. Yep. We're just dealing with waves. Next item, Force Staff after Glimmer. You can buy yourself the Fluffy Hat as well after. Don't go. You're just defending him. The Arc Warden wants to make a play. Just see what he does. We're just kind of observing because I don't understand what your team wants to do. Spearbreaker's probably our catalyst this game, it looks like. Huh. Dag on something, Arc Warden. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Watch out. You're just retreating.
I don't have cape.
Yep. You can look to maybe turn.
Okay, when Ranger's
Yeah.
in, I'm going back.
Yeah, you're...
Falling behind Abaddon.
Just back. Like, but be as close to your team as you can without backing. Like, keep going closer. Closer to your team. Yep. Okay. I was just killing a tier 2. Funny.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about that one.
Not sure what I can do about that.
You
yeah.
can do anything. You can stack Ancients.
We'll see if the cursed camp works.
Nice.
Oh, it worked.
Just be near your Wind Ranger. Game is weird because we have a Midas Dagon 5 Arc Warden who's not Dagoning. So, kind of weird. Keep being near your Wind Ranger. I want you to be as close to her as possible where you're not the one getting gone on. You're a little bit too far all the time.
Got it. I was clicking other areas of the map
Yep.
and improve that.
You're good, I understand. The Spear Breaker has a Midas as well. We are farming it up. Just keep being near Wind Ranger because there's nothing else for you to do. I don't think you can really go on this guy unless Wind Ranger hits a 6 shackle. Yeah, just be careful. Don't get hooked. Fudge is here. Nice. I'm gonna let you play the fight.
Trying to follow behind
Sky here?
Burrow.
Careful with Sky. Very nice.
Kind of wanted to be more aggressive there
Yeah,
and
yeah, you
ult
keep
see
going, yep.
somebody, but I had to save.
All good.
Oh,
Fight's still going.
yep.
W the world. Nice. You have one more Q. Nice. Watch out for Huskar respawning.
Yep. I'm back.
Go in TP base. We need mana. Buy yourself another TP. Buy yourself the thing. Buy yourself a couple wards, a smoke, sentry.
Money for.
That's fine if you don't have enough. Just, are there any obs?
Yeah, I can get two.
Yeah, okay.
I got two
Walk
sentries.
towards mid right now.
Oh, wait a second, I can get one more sentry in. Alright.
Yeah, this is way too long to be waiting for a sentry. This is what couriers are for.
Alright, fair enough.
Okay, so Wind Ranger has
She's got a
BKB, but he's
BKB
kind of
now.
low right now. Arc Warden is gonna maybe kill a guy top. Okay. A nice D ward.
Just dewarding mid, yep.
Yep, all good. Another one, another one, another one. Yeah.
Another one, yeah.
Bonus kill. So just nothing's gonna happen in this game because your Wind Ranger's TPing back to base. Check rune. Check rune. Oh, no, sorry, it's 27. Yeah, you're fine. Just I would just farm these two camps right here
With
on the
Abbott?
map.
Oh, those two.
Yeah.
I see.
So when there's nothing going on as a 5, we're just like, what farm's left for me? I forbid you from using your
Assuming I can
Q
use W.
on jungle creeps. Just W it. Yep. Go back towards your team now. They're smoking. So while we're farming, we just kind of observe what's happening on the map. Oh, they're
Yeah,
smoked.
I'm super far.
Yep.
Oh,
Just walk towards them and take a safe path.
Spearbreaker.
So maybe go through the lane. Like this. You can like nuke the wave from fog, but don't show on it. Like nuke it from left. Yeah, nuke it and then keep walking. Yep.
I'm just running to them now because they're.
It's really important that you nuke this. I need you to go back and nuke this.
Yep. Going.
And
Okay.
then place a deep ward in lane, maybe, or like up here, maybe. Your team kind of just scouted this entire area for you. Yeah,
I don't know if that was the exact spot you were
that's
looking
fine.
for.
So we're here now.
Very close.
Enemy team might be roshing. I would actually TP top right now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
TP and then walk like this and nuke the wave. Oh, no, not the other side. Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, man, scaring me.
Sorry.
So you're just going to chill over here nuking. You're going to walk down the lane like this as well.
Yeah,
We're only
they're
doing this because we think they're roshing, and and our team is not going to do anything. Keep going.
We scammed.
Keep going. Yeah. Need you to nuke. Just nuke the wave one more time in 7 seconds. Nice. Now walk defensively back to your team like this. And you're going to deward this area because they're roshing. Okay, in the meantime, while we're walking, we're just checking Wind Ranger. Checking what's going on here. I'd place a obs first because you don't know if anybody's here. So like obs here. And then sentry like right here. Yeah. Okay, they keep going on your arc ward and clone. I'm going to walk back towards top now. Because nothing's happening and I have TP in 15 seconds.
Makes sense. Can buy my force staff? Yep.
Yeah. Very good. So they're showing bottom. You can more aggressively push this wave. Like, you can show on it, and you can hit creeps and stuff. While you're looking at bottom. Wind Ranger's killing some bitches. That's very good. Just keep going. You're doing a Drow Ranger now. You're going to go take this tier 2. Cap up. You are going to nuke the wave, though. And get the range creep blasted. Please get the rage creep and walk away. Oh, God, you're scaring me, dude. You're on their tier 2. Walk away. Whew. You're going to farm these camps right here.
You can pick up Nova cooldown, or yeah, I'm gonna pick Nova cooldown.
Better for pushing waves. Okay, Pudge, no blink or anything. W1 creep, do not you dare Q that.
Okay.
Just W it! Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna nuke the wave. Just be careful, Pudge was here. So try to get the last hits with it, like the 2 last hits there. And hit the range creep once. And walk away. Run, 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 run.
Yep.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah, he's there.
And then you can TP to mid and smoke your Wind Ranger. TP here. Say, hey guys, let's go do something. Say that very polite. If you can use voice, say, hey guys, let's go do something.
Yo, let's go do something.
Yeah.
I gotta smoke.
Go.
I gotta smoke.
Go. And then draw a line like this.
Me? Nah. Wind Ranger wrote me? Nah.
Okay, that's fine.
Mid.
Just be ready. Be ready mid here.
Yep.
Really good play here. Really good play. I hope your Wind Ranger throws some fucking balls. Can you be ready? Yep.
Far as going? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Glimmer. Yeah.
No, I'm so dead.
You're fine. 4 step. Nice. Ah!
Nope.
Okay. Okay. There's 2 types of Crystal Maidens. 2 types. Walk in and ult, play back with Q. Which one are you this game?
Play back with Q.
Okay. We learned.
Yeah.
I think it would be actually acceptable if you don't ult the rest of the game. I'm not saying you never should, but like you should not even consider ulting as like the beginning of the fight. It has to be cleanup.
Yeah.
So that's something we can fix in this game, but we'll talk about it for your future games after the game.
For sure.
So we might be in for extra time coaching session here because yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah, 33 minutes already.
And you got 2 Midases.
Alive.
So your ideal is to W the Drow and plus Q on everybody else. That's your ideal.
Okay.
It's kind of your role in fights. Make sure you're buying all those sentries and wards to your inventory. More wards if you can.
Yeah, I've got. Okay, yeah, I can get.
I think your next item is Ether Lens.
Okay.
Be careful showing here because they just showed Drow. You might be able to set up. What's your Spirit Breaker got? What are these terrible items everybody has? Okay. Just play behind your Arc Warden. Drow has no way out of your W, by the way.
Sure. That's good.
This card died to a neutral.
Where?
Good Wind Ranger. No, nothing happened. He just died to a neutral. Buy yourself a smoke as well. Yeah. I need you to walk towards mid right now. I want you to bear in mind, you can like try to be a ninja with your Glimmer Cape on Drow. Like, he will die to your shit because he has no dispel. On the map in general. Okay. Check the rune if you can.
Oh.
And don't worry about that.
Probably
Okay,
top.
place a ward and sentry here. Because they just all showed bottom and I have no idea what they're doing. Yeah. Okay, so Sky's like over here now. They don't have vision. I think he just has global concussive. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Actually, he's saying they saw him outside of vision. There's a chance. Place a sentry here. Yeah, sentry like right here. What sees him?
I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a good
Buy more
question.
sentries.
I have 2 more still.
Buy more. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Got it.
It's
Nice.
just directly there. Yeah.
Okay. So you have a smoke on you. You do.
Yep.
Wind Ranger seems pretty keen on literally never doing anything this game. That's just kind of life. He's shown to us that he doesn't want to play with us. So you can stack this, maybe?
Well,
Oh, he's going to farm it? Yeah.
He's
Just play for rune, then play behind arc. Yeah, just go get it. Or attack it, one or the other. Don't just leave it. Oh, they're going on your Wind Ranger. TP top. TP tier 2. Tier 2, tier 2.
I went back.
That's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful.
Wow.
Okay, place a ward and a sentry over here, because they might make a move up here later. Yeah. Now just go back to your team. This is useless. Okay, can you mute? Actually, it's not you that mutes. I'm muting. This Wind Ranger's annoying as fuck. I'm muting him.
Oh,
behind there,
yeah.
coming deeper.
Yeah.
Go ahead and W some neutral creeps. That's the life we're living.
W, not Q. W, not Q. Oh, that camp is dead. All right.
All good, all good. Oh, no.
I'm just going to take that one. Okay.
I'm watching your Arc Warden have a battle to the death here.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, see this guy?
I'm playing behind. Yep. I'm waiting.
Be wary, be wary. You kind of need Wind Ranger or Arc, one or the other. You can fort. Spirit Breaker.
I have it on. Doesn't want to go.
Okay, just be careful. Your Spirit Breaker's getting caught. You can maybe force
I'm
that.
gonna try to help him.
Yeah. Watch out. Force stab yourself. Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Fly your wards out. Place a sentry like right here, just in case. For later. Okay, this is a really awkward game. I want you to go sit with your Wind Ranger. Just be his best friend. You're gonna like gank tank for your Wind Ranger. I think that's like the only role you can have this game based on what's happening. So stand like right here. So we're recognizing that this guy is just purely a target and he'll do nothing in the game. So we have to stand in front of him.
He's.
Yeah, might be able to do something here. Nope. Shield rune bottom. Shield rune bottom. Yep. Your job is to buy some TPs and sit behind this Wind Ranger. Okay. Let's see your neutral. That's interesting. So after this Wind Ranger kills these two camps, you're going to smoke them to your team. Oh, you see Sky? No, let him clear this camp too. He's going to hit it.
No.
Go to your team, like this. Draw the line. This guy's very predictable. Just nuke the wave. Every time we're smoking through a wave, we nuke it. Place a ward in the river, like a observer ward here.
Yep.
Just keep following your team. We don't really know what's going on in this game. Place a sentry right here. Okay, keep following. Place an obs like in lane up here. Just like pretty aggressive obs. Okay. Just walk up here and place a sentry. Actually, scan there. Scan there first. Scan their triangle. Okay, you walk up. Yeah. Place a sentry. Okay, hit it and run. Hit it and 4-staff. Nice. Glimmer. Use your neutral. Yeah. Very good. Nice D ward. That's by far the most impact you can have here. Just W a creep now. There you go. Very sexy. Now W another creep. It's going to be epic.
It's on cooldown. I'm stacking.
Nope. I'm saying W another one now. Fucking ult that camp, bruh. Actually, never mind. He's clearing it with you. You can nuke it if he's helping you. By nuke it, I mean Q.
Oh. Well, too late.
Fine now. Okay. There you go. This is epic gameplay here. I'm gonna drink some soda.
Riveting. See him AFK farm.
I'd say it's more that you're everybody else on your team is AFK farm, not you.
Okay, we're doing something.
Arc Warden's deciding to play with fire here. Yep, just monitor your own positioning. Drow still has no dispel for your W. Just keep that in mind.
Just a
Play your game, just be careful with your positioning.
Running, yeah, I'm trying to.
None of them have blinks or anything. Actually, Pudge has a blink now.
Okay, we have our cord.
Game's fucking weird.
Trying to find Drow.
Yeah, you gotta be patient. You gotta let shit happen first.
Oh, Spirit Breaker's in.
Just play around nukes. Play around nukes. Glimmer. Right. You have nukes again.
Looking for Huskar BKB.
Nice try, nice try.
Wow. Fighting so far from the tower.
Yeah, I think you did overall pretty well there in terms of your positioning. This game's really fucking awkward.
Yeah.
I think our only play is to try to follow up Arc Warden's E-Blade combo on the Drow, so... Like, it's just something we can look for, but I don't know if it's even possible given, like, the logistics of the game.
Yeah, I took a gamble that I could get the Drow going through this, but...
Go ahead and buy your
Huskar
Ether Lens. I think it's pretty pivotal for you to be able to cast spells appropriately.
Makes sense.
Honestly, I take attack speed at level 20 as well, because your ult is so useless this game. I wish one player on your team had items that made sense to me.
And they're going for Roche again, right?
So we're going to play annoying on the side lanes. Like, do what Spear Breaker's
Okay.
doing. Like, walk down the side lanes and nuke it a bunch. Oh, look for Pudge. Roche was bottom actually. Just Q the whip. Yeah. Be careful. Q again. And walk away. Walk the other way. Walk down, 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 not up. Oh God! Why are you walking up?
Well, I figured. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
It's really funny.
My bad.
Every person I've coached that's like 3K-ish, when I tell them to retreat, they run back to base.
Towards base, yeah.
Yes. Retreat is away from where we see heroes.
Away from,
right?
Yeah.
It's really funny, actually. It happens like all the time. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think there's anything meaningful for you to learn from this period in the game. So I'm glad it's ending, so we have a bit more time to talk about things we can learn from this game.
For sure.
I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, Wind Ranger's not.
I'm not gonna often say there's just nothing you could have done. Like, there's obviously better plays we could have made, but in this type of game, like, I don't think it's healthy to ask ourselves the question, how could we have won this game? Like, these are the type of games where it's like, honestly, just not a single one of your teammates played their hero.
It is what it is. I mean,
it is. It's important, I think, for us to. These are the type of games. Why I tell people asking yourself the question, how could I have won this game, is like really tilting of a question, and I think it's generally bad to ask yourself that question.
It's not useful. We need to ask the useful things.
Yeah. So go ahead and sentry around our base. You know, why not? Yep. Maybe the game. We have an Arc Warden. Maybe the game goes longer. Place it here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so your job is to nuke waves from fog with your Q. You can W the flag bearer as well. It's really important we do W that flag bearer. Also, D-ward this high ground here. Maybe the enemy warded there. Yeah, they definitely warded it. He's nuking. Oh, he didn't ward it. Interesting. Keep nuking mid. Oh, they have a ward like... You have sentries on you.
Yeah, maybe.
So your cast range is far more than where you're casting from. Just keep that in mind. Like, you're going much closer to the wave than you need to. Be careful. Yeah.
Oh.
No, don't. Yep. Run. Force. Yeah.
Yep.
Force staff.
No, they do have vision.
Oh! Nice. Good kiting. Some crazy shit going on top as well. Yeah, give yourself some HP. Go base.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck. Drastalazzi, just.
Yep, just good luck, man. You got this.
I think we do not got this.
Wind Ranger has TP, but he's not here. Nice.
Yeah, that ult is very far. Oh, well.
About the best ult you're gonna get, it's fine. I admire the rest of your team. Your Wind Ranger is a fucking whining baby ranger, and it is what it is.
Yeah, the rest of the people are trying to play Dota.
Yeah, they are. You ready to W that guy? I don't know if he has mana. Manta, I mean. You don't have to. No, don't force yourself in. That's illegal. Oh. Yeah. There is a lot to talk about. Okay, actually, you bought back. Play it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, game's ending.
Yeah. Good spellcasting practice here. Yeah, nice. Keep Qing and Wing. You can use W on the other guys. You don't have to use it on Drow. That's way too close. Yep. Keep it up. You can force dive in now. Nice. Fucking doing it. Ready W? Very good. Sick play. You can call that a GG, but sick plays.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, go ahead and buy the Maelstrom. That's what the attack speed's for. Use your spells.
Sorry.
Oh, you're doing up a Maelstrom. How is that not in your quick buy options? What the fuck, bro?
On CM? Yeah, not so much.
It's a core late game item if you're used to these games going like this. You have a sick attack speed talent.
Yeah, it's not even in the extension items.
Come on.
Interesting.
You can adjust that yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead and queue things in W. Yeah. It'd be hilarious if you fucking win this game. You gotta do it for the content, bro. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. And Ward Sentry mid lane as well, like nuke the... Oh shit, run!
Oh, I'm so dead. Oh my god,
Okay.
they're all here. Okay, well.
Okay.
Yep.
There is one aspect of Dota that was throughout the game a problem. You don't think very much about when you show yourself. Did you know you show when you're trying to take that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's been a lot of times where I tell you to do something and you walk through vision. So I think that I think the number one takeaway, since we just have time to talk, is do what you're doing without showing. But the time where you show is when you consciously decide, I have enough information to show. Like, I see 3 heroes on the other side of the map. I know that 2 of them TP'd bottom. You know, stuff like this. Because the last thing I wanted you to do there was show. And so it seems like, why aren't you taking that? Why don't people kill sentries? Like, I get that type of question all the time. Why aren't professionals killing sentries as they walk by? Because they weren't in vision, and if they show themselves there, that's a lot of information, right? So
then they know you're there,
yeah, so it's like, it's been a pretty common theme of when I tell you to go certain places, like to this lane and stuff, or like go there. It's like, no, don't kill the sentry. That reveals your positioning. No, don't take that thing. It reveals your positioning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Makes sense.
So I think that would actually go a long ways for you as a player to you know, I'm just going to put in my notes, like, really strong consideration of when you're showing. What you should look for in your, like, patterns to track, actually. I have this at the bottom. So, like, patterns to track is how often you are showing without having to is number one question. How long are you showing for? So that top lane where I said, oh, Pudge is coming, nuke the wave and attack the range and run away. Notice how he barely missed you there. Remember that point?
Yeah.
So those are the things where it's like, if you get really good at this, of how long you're allowed to show and why you're showing, then you're going to die a lot less on the map. You're going to push lanes a lot better. You're going to maximize the farm that you're getting in the meantime. Meaning, like, it's actually a critical decision as a support of, am I nuking this wave purely to push it? Am I nuking this wave to get the CS? How many of these CS am I allowed to get? Right? Because as a core, it's more straightforward. Most cores just, like, give waves. You know? Like, they just kill them instantly. So, as a support, these are really important questions for you. How often are you showing? How long are you showing for? And what was my other question? And what is the closest position I can be to a teammate without showing? So there's a lot of, like, creativity to be found with that one as well. Where I told you to stand behind somebody and you would be further away from them than I would want you to be. It might have been because you're looking around the map a lot, which is fine.
Sometimes it certainly was, because
yeah, and that's all good. I'm only talking your ear off right now because the replay's not up. So
totally, it's all good.
Once we have the replay, we can get more tangible examples of what was happening in this game. These type of games are one big reason why I think duo queuing can have such a huge impact, because if you just had a Wind Ranger that was willing to make plays with you, there would have been so much more going on in this game.
Yeah.
But
I did reach a much higher rank by yeah, duo queuing.
yeah,
That when I was talking about the live coaching, it was me and a friend with a live coach.
mm.
Um,
Yeah, because for me, like, it's nice to learn to be able to adapt in solo queue, but man, it fucking sucks to just not kill that drought bottom because Wind Ranger just says, I don't want to go with you.
sure. Yeah, yeah,
That type of
definitely.
stuff
I
really
mean,
sucks.
say lovey. Um,
Yeah, say la vie indeed. I'm gonna send you the link.
I
It's not technically your form based on the title of it, but it is yours to use. Just so you
okay,
know.
cool.
Um,
I think it's also it definitely didn't help that I'm super rusty with CM. I
yeah.
haven't played her in a while. I need to work on that. I need to go do the like the standard things.
Yeah, it's interesting because I was noticing like you were walking in a lot further than you had to a bunch of the time. CM's like a hero that just never autos, right? Other than like early game.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah,
unless it's with your spells, you just don't need to be there.
yeah.
Um but yeah, rustiness on the hero definitely explains some
It,
stuff. So
it,
let's talk about the game. I'm
it
going to
didn't
share
help,
my Oh, you can see my screen
but your
again.
points are all still valid. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. So, there's it's hard to plan for everything in the game, but I guess ahead of
Yep.
time, how or like now that you've played the game out, how important would you say having the small camp was?
Oh, very, very. Yeah, I
Why?
messed up not sending myself a sentry on that first when I sent
Why
more
is it
tangos
important
or
to have a small
something.
camp here?
Oh, we need to pull because we don't want to.
Why do you need
We're
to
not
pull?
really. I think we probably just want to shove the lane mostly, and not try to fight them too much. I mean, I got hooked a bunch of times, but
So the way two ranged heroes works is
regardless,
that you want them to fight into you. How do you make them fight into you? You have a pull camp.
pull. Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's like the simple answer to the question.
Okay.
And it's not like there's a wrong answer. I just needed to hear what you're thinking, so that I
Yeah.
can help you guide you the right direction. So,
Right. Two ranged.
um,
Yeah. Yeah. Two ranged. Two
so,
melee. Yeah.
um,
Well, like I
so
said.
there was a lot of stuff going on here, and you did. I liked that you blocked the hard camp initially because it's hard to walk over against Pudge. But a cool part about this was based on how far the lane ended up being played up here. You can consider blocking it with a sentry and then killing your own sentry at like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. I
That's
have
some,
done that in the past, but
yeah.
kind of felt like I didn't have time to. But yes, yeah, yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
saying in this lane you could have.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's a very, very good point.
so just like generally importance of the small camp. And it's like, do we want them to fight into us or vice versa? And that's how generally important the small camp is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think in hindsight, I shouldn't have blocked the big camp. I should have just saved my sentry and maybe try to body block it.
It's really tough because if you're against like Sky Pudge, then you're never walking over there. So the reason why
Yeah,
I think blocking it pregame was nice was because it's scary for you to walk up.
yeah,
So that's why I don't mind the leaving it there. But like as long as we had a small camp, all of this was fine. But since we didn't have a small camp, this lane was much harder than it needed to be. And we had
yeah.
talked about a lot of other stuff. And I trust based on your previous replay that you'll in average have your small camp available. So I'm not too worried about this. Positioning in this lane, you said you're rusty on CM and you're against Pudge as a 280 move speed CM. It's just tough. I am going to less focus on your lane in this review. Let's just keep going here. We're going to focus more on like the mid-game rotation. So, would you have ever TP'd like this?
I don't think so. Not at 5 minutes to.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
Well,
this is an example where there is a astronomical difference between TPing here and TPing here. Out of vision, in vision.
yeah.
So this is like one example of something I wanted you to do that only fails because you TP'd in vision, and you show yourself. So the reason why I don't have you TP top is a lot of reasons. One, Huskar's dead, Pudge is dying, so like, and then there's a wave underneath your Wind Ranger's tower. All of this stuff adds up to why would we be here?
Yeah, and Spirit Breaker's charging as well. Yeah, so
Like, there's
Wind
just
Ranger
nothing to go
has a
back to
support.
here, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
What's your role in this? So then I see a ranged carry at my tier 1 tower, and I'm like, oh, I can TP. So in another circumstance, maybe if this drow thing isn't happening, maybe you just walk top. I have a feeling in 99% of your past games, you would have TP'd right now. Here.
Quite probably, yeah.
So this is the kind of stuff that we want, like, because I saw your TP in the Jakiro game, and it just tells me that you'll generally TP out of base more than you should. So in this case, like, what I'm thinking is, like, I'm going to TP here, or I'm not really going to TP at all. That's my thought here. So you TP in this guy's face, which is what we were trying to avoid. And now I'm like, well, we're here now. What do we do? And the first thing I think of as a support that's in a different lane is I'm now 4 position at 5.5 minutes. What would I do?
Yeah, D-ward.
D-ward, look to pull, right? Which is what I told you to do, which is what you did. And then what would a 4 do? They would go check rune.
Walk middle for sure. 6 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. So you just became a 4 in the last... Like, you just turn into a 4. And that's the type of versatility that we need to have by virtue of understanding what lane makes sense to go to. Right? Like, if you know which lane to go to, the rest of it is like, okay, I'm now a 4. Like, for the minute now, you know? What would a 4 do here? He's going to D-ward, he's going to go check rune, and he's going to go get the wisdom. That's what a 4 would do. So, quick teleporting into this role. I told you to sit behind this guy because I recognize that this guy was 5 and this guy was 6, and there's nothing proactive for you to do right now. So I was like, what's like the lane that is most likely to have something go wrong? That's how I chose this lane. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
So
that's something I need to watch out for.
Question is there a proactive play? If not, what is the most vulnerable place that we can make a difference? That's an important caveat because sometimes you're like, I couldn't save that guy if I tried. So there's no reason to be behind him, right? But in general, if you recognize what's the most vulnerable place, that's good to just go there and try to help. And rather than trying to determine if it's worth it right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like step later. Like, the first step is to identify the most vulnerable place and be there. And if we, later on, we'll start learning on, like, which situations we should even help in the first place. Because we're useless or whatever. So this was honestly very impactful because you prevented Sky from getting a kill being level 7 and Arc Warden being level 5. You know, it's a big deal that you did that. It may not seem like much, but it's a big difference. Oh, for sure. Yeah. And since you called it out, yes, absolutely. Would I have done it? Probably not, but yes. So what's really cool about this play, I was listening. What's really cool about this play is if we are keenly aware of what we're trying to do, and then something else fucking happens, what does our brain need to do? Adjust. It needs to immediately do the opposite of what we were going to do. Yeah. Ah, shit. Run away. How long does it take you to run away, right? Like, it took you an extra sidestep. And that's fine. Yeah. It's just this idea of, like, that I'm just trying to train that, like, generally speaking, these are just questions, right? Have a plan. Right. React as quickly as possible to when things don't match plan. So that's just like a general rule of thumb. And it's the only way to really do it properly is to have the plan in the first place. So this Wind Ranger made your job really fucking hard, I'll be honest. So I told you to TP here because there was like some weird fucking fight going on. And I ran into the... Yeah, this whole situation, I'm not going to worry about this. This is just too hard to teach anything meaningful from. But then you walked mid and took this guy out. So for me, this was just a continuous, like, Drow and Sky are both vulnerable to you ganking them. That's what I'm thinking. We talked about it at the very start of the game that Abaddon's not really going to be helpful. And we talked about the fact that the only plays Arc Warden can make are in his lane. Right? Yep. We talked about that pregame. So because I had that in my mind, I was paying attention for opportunities for you to go mid. Right? So this is an example where I was thinking proactively, I can maybe catch Drow out of position or Sky. And I tried TPing bottom after this weird gank. I guess I'm here now. Let's go mid. Like, that's literally my thought. That's like what's going on here. But it was that pre-game discussion that allows me to have the like mind space to think about this right now. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So
Yep.
that pregame can usually last for like 10 or so minutes of the game. Like after that, the pregame is usually pretty irrelevant. So you don't have TP here. We're looking at lanes. I mean, just to be honest, I try to evaluate my teammates' items in terms of how much I think it'll help. It's like I just see in a bad and off lane with mana boots, and I'm like, well, what the fuck's this guy gonna do? I don't think anything. So I'm just not gonna play around him very much. So here we are playing him on Wind Ranger. For me, I probably would have W'd the big creep here. Like I would actually just be farming. I told you to immediately TP here because every time the mid rune is spawning, there's a chance something happens mid. So I had you sitting behind Wind Ranger. This whole game was a good example of there's nothing to fucking do this game. Like the mindset that you need to go in when there's nothing to fucking do in this game. So the mindset that we're in here is let's not like hyper complicate it with this specific example. There's going to be this feeling you have, man, there is nothing to fucking do in this game. Right. You're going to have that feeling, right? And stand behind one core that has potential playmaking or defensive needs. Be ready to TP to another. That's just a general rule of thumb.
Yeah.
If nothing continues to happen, just farm near the core you are sitting behind.
Okay.
So, like, that's why I would have had you W this. But rather than saying, let's have you specifically do this, it's this train of thought of, man, there's fucking nothing to do in this game. Worst thing you can do when you feel there's nothing to fucking do in this game is TP out of base. Because you can't stand behind one guy and TP to another. Right?
Yeah.
You just can't do that.
Yep.
It's not possible anymore.
Right.
So that's like a good tip. Like I'll just put in parentheses. This means you never TP out of base with this feeling. Unless there is a wave under your tower going unfarmed. So,
yeah.
This is like in the Jakiro game, your team was having a better start and you kind of like proactively rotated. We're now in the complete opposite where your team's down by 3k and there's nothing to fucking do. Right?
Yep.
We're in the opposite situation. So let's just fast forward a bit. I've got about 10 minutes before I have to go.
Yeah, no worries.
So this was the same thing here where I wanted you to like potentially flank this drow. So it would have been so cool if you probably either walking this way is kind of tough. So I'd say you probably are supposed to like, I guess at daytime, it's just not possible. It's actually just not possible to flank this guy. What you did is fine.
I could have gone super far. I could have gone the bridge.
Yeah, but then you're like, that. You could have. Honestly, you could have, maybe. So same thing here where you're like standing behind one guy ready to go to another guy. The thing about this game that was so strange is every time you went through the portal, your Abaddon got gone on. So it's hard for me to update you live, but this whole idea of standing behind one guy, TPing to the other, I want you to think that your head's kind of on a swivel here. Like, your perspective would be like this. Like, you are going to be tugged back and forth sometimes. And, like, in the game itself, it's, like, impossible to guide you through that. It's like, no, go back. No, stay. Go back. Go, you know.
Choice A, choice B. Yeah.
So you'll kind of have to trust your gut on this one. I think in the previous one that was like 2 or 3 minutes ago, it would have been better to stay here and help your Abaddon. In this case, it might have been the same as well. But we were kind of teaching you the concept of being 2 places at once. So it was, you know, you weren't there yet. But I think in future games, if you can put yourself in the stand behind one guy, look to go help another, that's what the twin gates are for, as well as TPs. Twin gates are very popular for this. If you don't have a TP, right, which you don't right now. So, then trust your gut there, or between which one. And don't feel bad if you literally find yourself going through portal, back through portal, walk towards this guy, go back through portal. Like, don't even feel bad if the game looks really fucking weird. You know what I mean? So don't even feel bad about that one. This was just I was stressed out because I'm like, what is your team fucking doing? But yeah, then we're ready to get him here. This is great. Interestingly enough, I would have wanted you to recognize the tides of this are turning in your favor. I need you to walk at this pudge.
Walk towards the pudge.
Yeah.
I guess I was afraid to be hook ulti when I don't have any spells more. I should have probably saved one spell.
No. I don't think you're supposed to save a spell. I think you're supposed to walk at the pudge and say, yeah, trade me. Like,
okay.
You have full HP, a Lotus stick. You need to know that to get this next kill, you need to frostbite that guy. So it's like, what I'm trying to teach you is, what is the momentum of this fight?
Yeah.
That's the question.
And I knew Willow was bottom, so there's no threat there.
Yeah, it's just the whole idea of what is the momentum of this fight. If you ask yourself that question and you overextend sometimes and feed like a noob, it's fine. Right?
Yeah.
But the idea is, I would have wanted you to be aggressive here because the momentum of the fight is going your direction. And then sometimes you'll be a bit too aggressive and feed unnecessarily. Sometimes you'll be a bit too passive and not help unnecessarily. But the idea is that as long as you're asking yourself consciously, what's the momentum of this fight? And knowing, okay, my gauge of the momentum was correct, but maybe I pursued a bit too aggressively. But this is the only way to like dial in positioning, basically.
Yeah.
Right? This is the only way, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you're too far off on these type of stuff, but there were times where you were playing far too passively when you were running away and not aggressive enough when you were supposed to chase. So it's like, these are... I think the whole what is the momentum of this is going to be the question you ask yourself over time that helps you do that a bit better.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah. Respect. This is a pretty sick survival.
Yeah, well, actually it was.
Okay. So in these cases, I know you can stay on the map, but if I'm sitting at half mana with ulti in 60 seconds, I'm just going to use my mana to farm and go base. Why be half with no ult? What I want is when you have ult to be full health, full mana, ready to go. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why. And so this was like an efficiency thing. Farm your way back to base. I wanted you to just W, and you're banned from queuing creeps on CM. So this was the case where I'm like, there's a play to be made. There's a fucking Skywrath in a drow. Like, these are vulnerable carries. They can die. These guys do a lot of damage, and they don't have very much HP. So I was like, okay, well, we talked pregame. The only guy on your team that fucking does anything is Spearbreaker. The only core you have on your team that could do something is Wind Ranger, and we learned very quickly that guy doesn't want to fucking do anything. So this game's awkward as shit. But we end up getting a really nice kill here, which is awesome.
Yep.
It's just this idea that pregame we acknowledged who our guy to do things was. So, like, when you were going back to base, you got to check, oh, my Spearbreaker, the guy to do things with, he's level 6 now. Oh, let's just go to one of the stationary guys in their lane. And it's like, out of the stationary guys in their lane, who helps you more, Abaddon or Arc Warden?
Arc Warden.
Right? It's just a question for every game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put in your notes, like, pregame. Who do I make plays around this game? As you are dead or keep walking back to base / regenning, evaluate that person, basically. This is very good for a lot of your hero pool, because a lot of your hero pool, like Willow, Jakiro, CM, they're not initiators. They're like follow-ups, you know?
Yep.
So this is like a really good rule of thumb to identify who on your team is the catalyst and kind of keeping an eye out for them and then trying to get them to go with you. So yeah, we just found ourselves sitting behind people a lot. I do think your ganks have like kept this game alive, to be honest. I know that sounds weird, but you guys were down 3k at 7 minutes, and now you're down 2k at 16. Like, that's a big win. There's one thing I'll say about this.
Yeah.
What kind of game are we in? What kind of game are we in? And what I mean by this question is, how much is happening? It's not that I would change your skill build this game, but strongly consider which skills play into this. So what I would want you to have done in the past or in the future would be sit behind one guy, be ready to TP to another in any game like this. But I would want you to have farmed a bit more. So if you find yourself needing to clear neutrals, then you would level W. If you need to clear lanes, you would level Q. It just depends on what the game is happening, right?
Right.
It's just thoughts about like it's not like you did something wrong with your skill build here. It's just more food for thought for your future games of how to optimize these scenarios.
I totally AFK'd it. I didn't I wasn't even thinking about it, honestly.
Yeah. All good. It's something where, you know, I already know you're super, this was a sick kill, but you're like super bogged down by shit to think about in this game, so.
Yeah. It's a good note, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, good note.
Yeah, nice. Good. So I had you TP. Okay, here's actually the way I look at this. Okay. Okay. Rule of thumb, because I didn't do a good job coaching you in the game here. When you TP out of base, that lane becomes your assignment.
Okay.
It assumes pastry and oven roll. Yes. So when you walk away from your lane, I would want you to keep an eye on it, the one that you TP'd to, because that means one of your teammates likely wasn't there. That's why you TP'd. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in this case, what happens is you're going to walk towards the bottom with a ward, which is fantastic. Then you're going to see that somebody on their team... Where is it happening here? So if you were doing this, you would see that it actually got pushed into tower and that the lane's going to go back to your tower.
Yeah.
Like if you had this pastry in the oven mentality here. TP here, walk here. You'd see this, and then you would start walking back to mid.
Yeah.
So that's... And so, like, reasons to go back to lane, guy needs our help, wave needs our managing. You know? Those are reasons. Pastry in the oven roll, guy needs help, or lane needs defending, or whatever. So, adding that to when you TP out of base, think about it that way. You know, is that a helpful way for you to think about it?
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like you said, if I TP there, then I'm taking control of it. I'm saying I will do this, and then now it just puts it's hitting the tower.
Yeah, now we're in this awkward spot. I remember you in the game thinking you wanted to go mid, and then you're just like, I can't. But that's because we TP'd there, and so that's something that I think there's a lot to learn from there.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of walking towards Arc Warden and then walking back, we call that hedging. It's like, I don't need to be in mid lane right now, but I will need to be there at a certain time. That's the whole pastry in the oven thing. You're getting extra chores done while your pastry's in the oven. You know, you're potentially going to help Arc Warden get a kill, but then knowing you're on a timer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why you're doing it. A lot of supports will either sit here AFK or do what I had you do, which is then leave the lane behind. The hedging is to push the lane, walk towards somebody else, somewhere else, pay attention to your lane, and might go back. That's the super high level version of this. Any questions?
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, makes sense.
I do have to go in just a sec.
Yeah. No worries.
There's one more thing I wanted to get to here. Yeah, we tried to get your Wind Raider to smoke with us. That was really rough. You know what? I do feel confident that I've given you some good groundwork for like the mid to late game. This game was really shitty for a lot of reasons, but my last my last thought for you is sometime around 20 minutes. Like, reconsider what is your positioning in fights. How far back do you need to be? And how does that impact spell usage? So, like, that's why I gave you at the, during the game, there's two types of CM. There's walk-in and ult, and there's like the blink BKB ult CM, and there's this CM,
Yeah.
And it just all comes down to, Drow's a ranged right clicker that's just going to kill you, and Pudge can cancel your ult. So it just kind of,
Yeah.
in this game particularly, you're never going in with ult. But
Yeah,
in
Huskar can
games where
jump
they
on
don't have
me.
that, maybe you can.
Little fear. Yep.
Yeah, Willow Fear as well.
Yeah,
So that's just
so many
something I
things.
wanted to add there, where maybe on Jakiro, there's going to be games where you actually get to walk in and right click in fights, but then there's other games where you're purely an ice path and an ult from far. You know what I mean?
That's typically how I'd play him.
Yeah.
Or at least try to, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just something that even if you're a bit rusty on a hero, you can calibrate in the middle of a game.
Right.
That's the point, is it's mainly, I trust you will do that correctly if you're vibing with the hero currently. But even just asking yourself that question in the middle of the game can really shrug off a lot of rust, because there's so many things you're thinking about.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's why I said sometime around 20 minutes. But I do trust that you would vibe your way there a lot of the time. So part of, in conclusion, my goal for you when I look at your replay down the month is to see how often you are playing behind one guy looking to help another, or checking out the guy in your team that is going to make plays and trying to make plays with him. It's okay if they don't always work with you.
Right.
And I want to see like this, when you show and when you do things is going to be dependent upon when you show and when your teammates are showing. Like in your previous replay, how you went and warded when Axe was showing. So basically, how do your teammates showing and you showing impact the game? And all these questions that I gave you are going to hopefully help. But also, if there's something that you feel is missing, like you can, when you submit the replay, you can say, it felt like your questions didn't cover, I didn't know what to do at 20 minutes because none of the questions helped me with that one, then feel free to like put that in your replay submission. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Then
really
I'm going to wrap it up here. Any final questions?
Nope.
Awesome, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
See ya, dude.
See ya.
Okay, guys. I have to go to a meeting with people I'm working